How's it going, everyone? We're back with another weekly watch list here. I did not upload one last week as I was leaving the next day, Monday, to Florida for a competition. And I got back Friday night, right on the charts. Saturday, did all my charting, finished it up just now. And I'm really excited for this week. I have good levels, good zones. Everything looks solid, up to date, and I'm just excited. I know last week was FOMC, and I did not take any trades, obviously, because I was away. I was competing. But I did watch from the sidelines. I updated my levels Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then was just completely off the charts Thursday, Friday. Or actually, I think it was just Monday, Tuesday, actually. I competed Wednesday and then was completely off the charts Thursday, Friday. Just try to enjoy some of the downtime after the tournament and give my body some rest. For those wondering, it's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. I do compete in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So if anyone else out there competes in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or even just does it leisurely, drop a comment. I'd love to hear it. Anyways, and FOMC, I definitely have a history of not trading it well. Again, I've only been trading full-time, quote-unquote, if you will, for, 12, 13, 14 months now, since January of 2023. Kind of crazy, it's already been 14 months. I had been in the markets all through 2022, just discords, no charting, nothing, and I was... just did it all the wrong ways, and my first experience with the stock market was in 2021. For those that don't know, fucking Dogecoin. If anyone can relate, let me know. But anyways, so let's get into the levels. I'm excited. Obviously, these indexes up to all-time highs again, which is crazy. Really great for the long-term portfolio. So love seeing that. But let's get into it. So SPY here, we have the hourly up, all right? So we always have our previous day high, previous day low. Those are the first areas of support and resistance. I marked those in white. That I'm going to be looking at, but the big ones are 524, all-time high, reject or break above, right? Retest and, hit a new all-time high. At that point, I feel like we'd be getting to 530. But really, it's these bounce levels I'm looking at. We had such a strong move at FOMC. Usually with these things, we see retracement. So the first things I'm looking at here, this one, this 520 level, it was really just Wednesday's high of day. Don't think it's going to be that strong. I think that the 61 fib and this 518.2 level, which was this previous all-time high, really strong resistance, previous all-time high. We see a bounce somewhere in this area before moving back up. Okay, but below that, I have 515 and this 511 zone. All right, or really some stronger demand down here at this 508, but that'd be a pretty big pullback. So again, with this impulse move, this is when I want to, mark my fibs. So I will be watching those in the smaller time frames, 5 and the 15 minute. Let's go over to QQQ. So QQQ, same thing, all-time high resistance, Friday high and low. We have this previous resistance potential now turned support here, was also Wednesday's high of day as my first support, this 444. But really, like just like on SPY, I'm looking at the 61 fib, but even more so here, this resistance turned support. Actually, yeah, turn support here. Look at this, as you can see, this strong support here. This potentially could be a misprint, potentially not, but it bounced for a reason, misprint or not, at this 440.5/441 zone. So first things first is this impulse move here, obviously impulse move, the 61 fib. If we do break that, maybe a bounce here at this zone here. Below that, 438, and below that, 433 and 432. So those are my levels there on QQQ. And then let's head over to SPX, because I know I've included this in previous videos, but one thing I always do is mark SPX in red, previous day high, previous day low, just to mark that, because I'll look at those as support and resistance on the next day. But my biggest levels here, same thing, impulse move. So we mark the fib, and I already had this level marked here, this 5180, okay? Resistance, and then we broke right through it, and it already lines up perfectly with the 61 fib. So I will be watching that for a bounce as well. Again, when finding this bounce here, this 5180, I kind of just look at okay, we had this impulse move up. We're probably going to have a retracement. What was the last big area of resistance? Right here in this area here, 1, 2, 3. And it just so happens to line up perfectly with the 61 fib. And then last one, IWM. Haven't traded that in over a week. I still level it, mark it every day, and watch it. It's always on my watch list. I just haven't traded it because there just hasn't been as many opportunities. All-time high reject, not all-time high, I'm sorry. I'm just so used to saying that. It's fine. QQQ, all-time high is 244 on IWM. But this recent high at 210, and next I have is 208, and then previous day high and low. And then again, same thing, impulse move with FOMC, looking for a bounce at this 61 fib. And then honestly, I probably will do this as well. This previous resistance here, we could see a bounce. Let me mark that out right here as a potential zone. We could see a bounce here as well at this 203.5 area. And then below that, 201 and this 292 of this zone right here, right? Again, my blue levels are temporary, just like potential levels. And we did have strong support here, then term resistance, and then broke it. So, and then support again near the level. So I can see a bounce on this area here. All right. So those are my levels for the week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it greatly. If you did enjoy, please consider dropping a like, dropping a comment, supporting, whatever you guys want to do. I do appreciate it greatly. And I wish you all an amazing week inside and outside the markets.